What's up guys, it's Hassel here, and today we're going to review the next Marvel Superheroes 2021 set, which is the next Marvel Spider-Man 2021 set, which is the first actual set of with the wave set along with Spider-Man Monster Drop was it Mysterio. And that is the smallest one of this way, and the older one which is a little bit bigger one. Spider-Man and Ghost Rider was in Carnage. Marvel Spider-Man 76173, that's better. And what I get, 76173. Spider-Man and Ghost Rider was in Carnage have 220 pieces and retail a $20, which is fake guys. We're going to actually give it a $20 set instead $30 and even 25 bucks as well. I mean, just look out at this piece. It have a 220 pieces that it should be on $20 set instead $30, and it is. It's actually $20, and man, I love the price of this set. This is the first time we get the first Marvel $20 set, and the set we only have some of the set. We have a, let's say, a $20 set on mostly on Record City, and maybe something else like, I don't know, maybe Record Star Wars microfighter sets. We got 2-pack sets. So yeah, I don't know about the $20 set. Which one Marvel have $20 set at? But I know this set is actually. But what I know is that this set is actually the first Marvel $20 set, which is I love it. But anyway, so let's take a look at the box first, and we can tell the flame art size is pretty much the same as the last years of Spider-Man, which is now this fuzzy of Spider-Man. It's definitely now what is the this fuzzy of Spider-Man. That is definitely can be works at 60s of this flame all styles to it gets the new fuzzy of Spider-Man with 2021 fuzzy of Spider-Man instead 2090's fuzzy, which it's absolutely cool. We get the new fuzzy of Spider-Man to have a 60s. We covered this fuzzy of Spider-Man 60s ASCII the new flame all styles here, which is I love it. Plus in 2020 flame all styles box set, Spider-Man have the different face printed compared with 2019 Spider-Man face printing on 2020 set. But just now they look absolutely the same. Which is, by the way, it have artwork of Spider-Man minifigures plus Spider-Man logos, and of course it show up all 3 minifigures plus the names as well. Which is the minifigures plays all styles here, which is Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Carnage. And the background they all too special. They all do interest either. It's just meh. It's kinda alright, Rocky. It's hard to tell what I think about this box. So Yeah, and then the upside of the box, it show up the Ghost Rider minifigures on the minifigures Flame All-Stars here, which is we ban Flame All-Stars here. We cover great minifigures on this badly minifigures Flame All-Stars here, by the way. And then of course the right side of the box, not just it comes with the Marvel logos, but also the artwork of Spiderman character for the comics one, which is the artwork, the all styles of Spiderman artwork for the Marvel Spiderman comics one, which is what again looks great, and it's pretty much the same as the last year's. So yeah, you have the downside of the box, and then of course the left side of the box as well. Plus have the apps of, plus it also have the logos of Structure Plus. And of course you have the left side of, and then of course sorry about that. But again, and then of course the left side of the box, it also comes with the logos of Structure Plus apps, which is the left side of the box. It comes with Structure Plus, which is Structure Plus apps, which is not about it, because the left side of the box, they aren't too much special, except it only comes with Structure Plus apps here. So yeah, and then the back side of the box, it's see Spider-Man and Ghost Rider has ready to fight to Carnage, which is Ghost Rider has actually get out, which is Ghost Rider has actually get out for him called, which is mostly them or dog called, what I believe, which is Ghost Rider has Lee for him called, while Spider-Man the only had try case Carnage and fight him with using web to stop Carnage and attack him as well. And plus it have the one images of the set. It actually have a one play features on this Docker car build for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider vehicle build, which is Ghost Rider vehicle build for this set, and they are actually Hell Toggle, which is Hell Toggle here. Again, Hell Angels and Hell Toggle as well. Plus the left side of the box, it also comes with the titles of Record Cops Marvel superheroes, and of course the left side of the box, it also comes with the logos of, and of course the left side of the box, it also comes with the logos with, and of course the left side of the box, it also comes with the sorry, and of course the right side of the box, it also comes with the logos of Marvel one, which is the logos of the Marvel one. Get it? Logos of Marvel one, and once again logos of Marvel one, which is what again logos of the Marvel one. So yeah, so now I guess let's open the box and let's see what's inside. And So now I guess let's open the box and let's see what's inside here. That was pretty easy. And there it comes. Well, no numbers bags this time around because it's of the least pieces. And this is why we get the actual plastic bags instead the plastic packs with the numbers. So yeah, and this is the first time I've only get the first Power Blaster pieces since I don't have any of the Power Blaster pieces from the some of DC of Marvel set we cover Power Blaster pieces. So I'm glad I got this one for this set finally. And the side of Power Blaster looks absolutely fantastic. It definitely fits very well on this Marvel and DC like fix, which is aka superheroes line, which is like a superheroes line, which is like a superheroes line things of this like fix, which is it fits very well and they have very well designed as well, and it's obvious fit for super power LGs as well, which is man, those Power Blaster XLE pieces, it's so good and I love it. Those XLE pieces so far here, man, I just love it those. And here we have the structure of this set, which is, by the way, it comes with once again a titles of regular comics, Marvel superheroes. And then the first images it show up how to speak it, and then the next page it show up it how to, and then because the page number 3, which is the next page, it show up how using the QR codes to scan on structure. Structure apps. How to scan on structure plus apps here. And then we get the complete build of Spiderman and Ghost Rider, which is Carnage built on page 69, of course. And then what I love the most that it have the ads of all record Spider-Man 2021 first horror set, which is both two with a way and one speak wave as well. Which is now I got this one. Now it's see I have only these guys, which is these 3 sets left, which is these two guys left, plus one more for 4+ set as well, which is it's odd the 4+ set is in here, but disabled as well. But what only bugs me that it have no ads of regular Marvel with the 2021 Max set. That is actually disappointment here. So now let's actually go to the me figures. So yeah, so now let's actually get the me figures first. And before for that, like my video of regular Marvel Spiderman and Ghost Rider was in Carnage speed build. So let's take a look at the Spider-Man first. So now let's take a look at Spider-Man minifigures first. So here the 2021 version of Spider-Man minifigures, and the side of this minifigures looks absolutely fantastic, just like 2019 was. And I think this one looks a lot better due to it actually accurate not just a comics books but also the artwork themselves. Said it have the white eye, so yeah. And compared with the 2019 Spider-Man, it have a cool eyes, but this one have a lot better design. Not just have it accurate of the comics, but mostly people think that it have the arms printed, which is fake record so much. Fake so much record for that. And first, the face printing looks absolutely great. It feel like the remake version of 2012 the Spider-Man face printing figures here. We have a little bit too normal compared with the 2012 Spider-Man figures. That it have actually two big eyes printing, which is the eyes printing of 2012 Spider-Man head design. Have the eyes that it was actually too big, and now it looks a little bit too small, which is I absolutely really like it. The torso is also great as well. I love they use it still the same all styles as 2012 one, except the design of this torso looks a lot better. We cover normal longs instead the older one, like 2012 the Spider-Man torso have a blue torso pieces. That the red was just a that red Korski was just a the Korski printing on 2012. This one the only head the roles has been reversed. Well, the red Korski now the red Korski it's now on being the torso one, which is the red Korski is on the torso, the blue Korski now it's actually on the Korski printing as well, which is they got actually reverse rules. Reverse rules version of 2012 the Spider-Man Korski design on the torso piece and one. So kind of funny to say that. It still looks absolutely fantastic. It having Spider-Man logos as well. At the back side of the torso looks also great. Instead having the little bit bad the design of the 2012 we get the better one, and I think it looks a lot better than the 2019 because only it have a more spider look and design and because the design of Spider-Man logos printing on the torso on the back side of the torso looks absolutely amazing. I really love it. And then the best part about this set, all the arms printing themselves, which is oh boy, now this is rich. First, to move the legs on the 2019 Spider-Man, and now arms printed on 2021 Spider-Man minifigures one. Oh boy, thank you so much. And the printing of the arms looks absolutely great. It's definitely accurate of the comics one and done very well. I have a little bit problem with the red Korski of the arms pieces, but it's actually not as bad as we have a white Korski of the dark piece. Well, I still have it. Copy L. And again, the arms printing looks absolutely fantastic. It have actually accurate of the comics one and done very well. even though I have, well, sometimes I do have a little bit problem with the color scheme with the red on blue arms design, with this the blue arms piece in here, that the red looks a little bit too dark. But it actually is not as bad as we have a light pretend color scheme on the dark piece in one, which is gosh, we have a like tan white color scheme of the dark piece in that absolutely abysmal job. So this color scheme with red on the blue on the blue arms piece, and I actually expect this color scheme after all. So I do expect the only fix what only left out about this because all the legs. You can tell if you remember 2019 have a two multi legs. Well, guess what? 2021 doesn't have it there. And I might think because that we cover both arms printing at the two multi legs, it could make Spider-Man a the expensive figures, because honestly I think we're gonna fake the on because honestly I think it's that we're gonna fake only the MS can only have both printing at the two multi of the limbs, while the actual set can have it, which is understandable but still makes no sense. But hey, at least we got Spider-Man 2019 Spider-Man we cover two multi legs, so you can actually take into this guys, which is you can actually take off two multi legs and put it on 2021 version of Spider-Man minifigures 1, and that would be perfect. But still, it's okay what we got here. Plus we get the arms printed, which is, yeah, I guess it's enough for this. And also I also love they bring back a white Power Blast piece and set like a Spider-Man Homecoming 2021 set. We cover only two sets, and because only two Spider-Man Homecoming 2020 set have a white blaster piece and and only two sets of regular Spider-Man Homecoming 2070 sets have a the white blaster piece in here. So I'm glad we see this color scheme of that piece in I get, which is very cool, and but again it can shoot. And I guess I shoot on the downside, but yeah. And despite not having two multi legs, 2021 Spider-Man is still a fantastic minifigures, and well, I can't believe it is the different Spider-Man for different versions of Spider-Man minifigures. It's actually as good as I thought on my penis. So now let's move up with the new version of 2016 minifigures as well, which is Ghost Rider themselves. So here 2021 version of Ghost Rider minifigures here, which is the update version of 2016 Ghost Rider set for record Marvel superheroes Spider-Man and Ghost Rider TR set, which is I got that set that I was actually never which is the set that I actually got this set with a 2016 Ghost Rider minifigures that I was not reviewed them, but I still have it, so I won't mind review them, but I have some parts to separately, and if I actually too lazy to rebuild, so I won't mind we buy them and review them to just compare with Ghost Rider minifigures. But I guess not, but it's still glad we see Ghost Rider I get with update 4 on this guys. But anyway, at the side of this minifigures looks absolutely great. the torso is pretty good. It feels like the accurate of the comics. It have a decent muscle, which is no, it's just a costume, no muscle. Which is it have a pretty good costume. Which is it have a pretty good costume design. The line printing of the white looks really nice. And look at this, it have a dog, which is it. And look at this, it have a little bit a light gray, which is wow. That was actually not bad color skill below. At upside of the torso printed design here, it have a little bit old color scheme, which is fit actually good due to the accurate of the comics one. It done very well, so it looks actually good here. And asking for the back side of the torso, it's actually kinda meh, but mostly it's alright. I guess it's actually alright looking on the back side of the torso, that it actually have it accurate of the comics as well, so that's why it looks alright on the back side of the torso. And asking for the head is absolutely great. I still love they still keep continuing using a Ghost Rider head, figures head pieces, recover him of pieces that it was actually introduced on 2016, and it's glad they still keep this on Ghost Rider figures. We have an update version. And the only difference about this guy at 2016 that the head design are actually different color scheme with a pure silver instead a white, which is great because I accurate of the comics reason, of course. And the printing of the face looks absolutely so wonderful and fantastic as well. It's accurate of the it's absolutely accurate of the comics, and it looks absolutely too creepy, which is, man, I love having creepy design here, and mouth is just even more creepy. That wow, that is actually coolly faked, but I absolutely ever see on Ghost Rider figures here. Man, I'm loving this. And the trace he'll decide here on the figures flame on the flame figures head design here. It still works very well with having trace old Skorsky on the head due to be accurate of the comics one, which is, yeah, it still works very well. So 2021 Ghost Rider is actually a lot better than 2060 due to accurate of the comics, and it's absolutely a fantastic figures. So the last figures of this set are Carnage themselves. So here Carnage, and this version of Carnage, Carnage, they aren't too much same set. It's pretty much the same as the last two pieces set of the Marvel Spiderman set with Spider bike case. Spider-Man again, Spider bike case, and Feather Crawler as well. But I do love the way back the back and static design here. We cover different tails pieces with of course the same color scheme as the Marvel Spider-Man 2019 set. We cover red color scheme of the Tima Flame pieces with the normal red, and of course Exoforce pieces, Exoforce, and of course the Exoforce. And of course the Exoforce arms pieces, as well as the ASCII coordinate synoptic and ASCII coordinate ASCII a coordinate ASCII a coordinate synopsis. Symbiotic, yeah, symbiote, yeah, no. Oh boy, I don't remember what the. Oh yeah, a symbiote, yeah, symbiote. Yeah, symbiote, a coordinate symbiote tells this IQ. It actually looks a bit small, which is nice. That I realized with 2019 looks a little. I was realized it's going to be a little bit too big. Well, this version it feels a little bit too small, so I guess I do like it. Have a nice possibility as well. Yeah, to become a red Korsky of Exoforce arms piece, and it actually kind of sticks out because it doesn't look like coordinate symbiotic it doesn't look like a coordinate symbiotic till the side outdoor will cover different Korsky, and still the back piece, and still the back with all for shaft piece with Korsky of the back still sticks out so badly. Like God, the take so given the red Korsky of the back attached piece with the red instead black, I can like Jesus, what is wrong? Yeah, I saw the build of coordinate symbiote and symbiote until the site was actually mixed bags, good for build, bad for Korsky. So yeah, so now let's move on with the build next. So here the main build of this set, which is Ghost Rider Dodge Toggle, which is definitely similar to the speed-happiest version of a Dodge Toggle with 1969 Toggle vehicles built on record speed-happiest 75893 2008 Dodge Challenger SLT demet at 2019 70 Dodge Toggle LT. Plus, and we also have one more Dodge Toggle with record technic set who was actually based on Fast Furious, which was actually really good technic set. But I was actually more interested with the smallest set. It have actually some good pieces, but still was actually really good set. Despite I don't have it there. But anyway, so the side of this vehicle looks absolutely fantastic. It actually have a little bit longer size of the speed-happiest version of Dodge Toggle floor, because speed-happiest 2090 set speed-happiest 2090 1970 Dodge Toggle LT built. The side have a little bit too small, but still good build. As compared with the Marvel version of Dodge Toggle, looks absolutely a little bit too longer than I was expect. And man, I'm absolutely loving this so much. The front size of the torso looks absolutely beautiful. I really love the UC80. I really love they absolutely using 1x2 plate with slight piecing at a cost 250 per M1 Z10 piece. M1 Z10 tooth bar piecing here as a Dodge Toggle front design here. and of course the hair toggle, which is what this is what Rick said. Call it that hair toggles. It was actually really nice concept and actually good build as well. We cover all 3 stars. It's definitely accurate of the hair toggle ability. We cover inside. We cover fire and to shooting for inside of the hair toggle set inside of hair toggle. It actually have fire and shooting a fire to villainess was actually feel like average of the comics one, which is good job for that, and it can actually shoot in as well. Those the play features is doesn't need. So well the play features the other head, it actually doesn't need a play features at all, but still nice concept. What I say that the body build of the Dodge Toggle looks also good as well. It's actually accurate of the not just the comics but also the real life of Dodge Toggle as well. That it was absolutely very nice to have it them, and it's still glad they still continue to use the same design as 2019 1970 Dodge Toggle LT built the Cyclone record speed Tapias 2090 set, which is I really love it. And inside here it have only one space for one minifigures, which is kinda lame to do it this. Like, jeez. You can actually put in Ghost Rider right here, close in, and you can actually write, which is definitely nice. Imagine display features, but still with only one space in me because it's too little bit. Set speed tab. Yes, 2020. The design of the car has been changed. They have actually to start, but with this one, it only have one. Like, man, they could give it the same size as 2020 Speed Tapias vehicle set. We cover 2 spaces instead a 1. Man, that is actually the only disappointment things about this set. Like, come on, what actually is this? And then the back size of the vehicles looks absolutely really nice. They actually use it one more time of 1x2 tire with a slight piece with pale silver. What I get a trace dark red 1x2 tire piece SKA the back side of the light build, and of course we use it 1.1 plate piece with pure silver works very well. And SKP for the back side of the window build isn't good looking and looks kinda rough. We cover the side like this compared with the accurate of the comics. They did actually too hard to make the accurate of the comics. We cover the side like this, since the window looks a little bit too small in my opinion. And we cover to start it kinda unneeded, and when you take a look at the side like this, yeah, I kinda don't like it at all. But they actually use a 2x2 brick slope piece with trace white SKA the window, but still, I don't know. I don't know, guys. And because the back size, because the back size of the Dodge Toggle vehicles build looks superly decent here. The size is actually will be the bad inside the side here, which is I like, and instead it's actually done a solid job. We cover some not good car scheme, but still a okay inside build, and even the the solid one, which is the decent and solid one as well, which is I really like it. The back and the front size of the inside here is probably the best one to do it using the slope piece, and it's using a little bit bigger we could do time, and of course a little bit smaller so we could do time as well, which is I really love it. And it have a 2x 1x1 plate piece with the color scheme of trans white, which is I really love it what we have. And actually congrats on this set as well. I have thought feelings about this fix, so it's probably okay despite having yellow color scheme on this size. Same goes for this one, but it's still okay to do it must be the alternate form of the Dodge Tonga one. And the only part I really disappointed and the only part I actually really disappointed are the wheels. It's just the black wheeled build overall in my opinion. They just using the light blue paint piece and that's it. At least with the older Dodge Tonga build, it have a really well design, but with the Ghost Rider one, I don't know, it feel kinda bland and tasteless. And I have no interest with those wheels design at all. It's just kinda bland compared with the Speed Tapias plus the Technic one as well. And now let's move on with the let's actually move on with the one more fix about this set, which is the last fix about this set or the alternate form of Torko build themselves. All you have to do is actually take some of the part of the power LG power. Some of the older system pieces, and especially a power energies pieces as well from 2018. That's all you have to do to take every instruction and do it the all step. The first step, take off the three 1x2 slope pieces. Step 2, connect those pieces and of course those two tiny coach pieces, which is 1x1 coach pieces as well. And by the way, I actually already connected these two power blast or power energy pieces on those sister pieces. At step 3, put all four energies and power energies pieces here, which is I already put to a tab. So I'll actually put these guys next. Finally, and then step 4, put these two brass door pieces on right here. And then putting this one on this size. And then the last step is of course this piece in themselves. And again, I guess that's about it. And I have no idea what to do with those, so yeah. So here is the alternate form of Ghost Rider Turbo build, aka the flame form of Turbo build. At the build at the design of the alternate form of the build, which is the build of alternate form of Turbo is it's actually my favorite one. It's actually my favorite one of this set. I love having different blaster pieces between left and right. Like this one having a little bit too bigger. Well, the smallest one. Well, I love the right side having a little bit too small. The flame suit pieces, and because the left one having a little bit too bigger. I love the back side of the Angels build. It have absolutely different flame design. Here we cover left be bigger and the right a little bit too small and a little bit smaller as well. I love having the power part and energies. What is the power part energies? Aka the power part, which is aka what I call it the power part blast energies piece, which is the power blast energies piece, as the part of these flame build, which works very well. And of course the left and right have it absolutely mostly different between the back and the front size as well. Like the back side of the Turbo build, it have bigger power shield piece, which is the I love the left side of the back side of Turbo have the bigger power shield. I love I love the back side of the left side of Turbo having I love the back side of the left side of Turbo having the big power shield, a big power shield piece in here of the left side of the back side of the Turbo with a big power shield piece design here, and of course the right side of the front side of the of the Turbo have the small power shield. And of course the front side, the right side of the front side of the Turbo have the small power shield piece design here as well, right here, which is it fits very well. It fits very well. We cover small power shield energy piece design. We cover small power and shield energies pieces at the side of the front side of the left side of the Turbo, which is works very well on this size, and it have no problem of this alternate form. It's just my favorite one, and man, I absolutely love this form. Then, but the main form show up, and it looks like the form for the box as well, except the wheels looks a little bit different. So alternate form is not just the fantastic, but also my favorite, but also one of my favorite things about this set. Man, this alternate form is just my favorite one of this set. Like God, I absolutely love this song. I absolutely love this form. I absolutely love this form so much. So I guess what left to do is actually the final thought of this set themselves. So overall, this is a fantastic set. It's fun play with. It have a wonderful design of Dot Torgo. We have an aggregate of the speed tappiest version of Dot Torgo. We have a fantastic design, very well built. Unneeded play features, but nice content. But I really like it. Alternate form of Dot Torgo is just my favorite part about this set. It looks absolutely fantastic. And the alternate form of Dot Torgo is definitely my favorite part of this set. The minifigures was also, and asking for minifigures was also good as well. Ghost Rider is probably the best one for having be exclusive for this set, and the design of this minifigures looks absolutely fantastic. 2021 Spider-Man. 2021 Spider-Man minifigures was also great minifigures as well. Due to having the arm splitting. 2021 Spider-Man minifigures was also great minifigures as well. Due to having arm splitting and the accurate of the comics as well, despite having lack of the legs design here, due to having the bland pretty less design, and don't have two more the legs and don't have two more the legs anymore, but still a great minifigures. And Carnage is also good, as I remembered, even though it's pretty much the same as the last two set of Marvel Spider-Man, but still a great minifigures. Mixed bags, Carnage, Symbiote tail build, Doodle it have good build, and Batkovsky as well. Plus, and it have fun possibility of details as well. So ASCII Hall, I recommended this, and I especially recommended this to be the first Marvel Spider-Man 2021 set to get. So I absolutely give it a 9 out of 10. So what you guys think is, leave comment in below. This is so what you guys think is, leave comment in below. This is how and say out.